I looked at it was just like BMX was just like, if I saw someone do something, it would be like, well, if you think that's good, what's this? Because I'd come from motocross. Like, it was like, you know, when we took Andy Ruffell over Cant, it's bloody hilarious. You've never seen anybody crash so much in all your life. He would come back from a day out with us over Cant, absolutely battered. Because he couldn't speed jump, Andy, at all. You try and find a video of Andy pulling the front wheel up over a speed jump. Couldn't wheelie. He couldn't wheelie. And so I'd take him to all these places where you'd have to go real fast and really have your wits about you, and just so he'd crash his brains out, which he would do, you know. But he got better. He got a lot better by coming down. And this is when I was getting on with it, all right with him, until he, you know, decided to act a little bit differently. And so, you know, it was, you know, good fun, but I'd come from a very, very different background, and privileged, really, if you look at it, because it was easy for me to move into BMX and go, well, you know, you're all quite slow, because they were slow, because a lot of them had only known BMX, whereas I'd been used to, you know, I'd come second in a fledgling 125 British BMX motocross championship. I'd raced at an adult level in motocross and was quite good.
Yeah.
So
if you're traveling at motorbike speeds and then you get on a push bike, it's like,
yeah, that was the thing that annoyed me about BMX, really, was that there weren't enough skills in it then and on the tracks to show how good you really were, if you know what I mean. And that was why I got bored with it very quickly, because it was just like a straight, a jump, a corner, a straight, a tabletop, a corner. It's all right, that, isn't it? But you look at what BMX racing's like now, or pump tracks, or which have really evolved from BMX trails. If you look at where that's come from, that hasn't come from BMX racing.
Yeah, that's right.
BMX racing now, Olympic level, and pump tracks have come from trails. Posh and those other places that are dug properly. So that would have been, if it would have been that to start with, which is what I wanted it to be, but you couldn't get you couldn't get anybody to listen to you. They'd be like, "Oh no, that jump's too big. Oh no, that's too far. Oh no," you know, that was all you got all the time.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're thinking of youngsters not being able to jump them, whereas you're thinking of like grown up, almost, well, not grown up, but like adolescent guys being able to do it.
Yeah.
So that was frustrating for you, like from the start.
Oh, I hated it. I had a love-hate relationship with what I would call a professional career in BMX, simply because what I had to do to earn money was not what I had hoped BMX would be for me. I had hoped that in the years that I was in BMX, that it would progress. I had hoped that in the years I was in BMX, well, BMX racing would progress. Let's divide that up at the minute, because freestyle did progress, but BMX racing for me, in the time I was involved in it, didn't progress much. In the 8 years I did it, it was still pretty much 5 or 6 jumps on a BMX track, and that was it. Wasn't particularly challenging. For someone like me, I can be competitive, but I also need to be stimulated, and competition isn't the stimulation I'm seeking from riding a bike. When I'm riding a bike, the stimulation I want is to be challenged and pushed to learn new skills and develop and be beaten. Like when Geth beat me, for example, you know, you have to go back to square one and think, well, how am I going to beat him? He's brilliant, you know.
Yeah.
Geth is good on a bike, you know, he can do lots of things better than I could, you know, that I had to up the game a bit, you know, and then I might get injured, he might get injured. Funny enough, all three of us skated, me, Andy and Geth, all of us, every event we were at. The one thing that's common between all of us, we all missed a season through a skateboard injury. Geth missed one, I missed one, and Andy missed one, all through skateboard injuries from taking our boards to BMX races.
BMX races.
So, yeah, so that's why now, like, I bump into Sean Goff now and again. Like, I can talk to Sean all day long, because Sean's another person like me that's been around so long, you've seen it all come and go.
Yeah.
So many times and change, and he's still got a passion for it. I still absolutely love BMX. I'm still mad on it.
Yeah. Well, so when them magazine pictures came out of you doing the parachute, you weren't really even into them either. So
no, not at all. They were horrible, and it's just predictable, isn't it? Like there's a BMX Bi-Weekly do a shot. What do you want to do? Jump over a car? You're just like, oh God, Stu Thompson's jumped over a car. Why don't we go here? And here's a chasm here. Or I'd said it to Richard Grant. I said, look, there's a chasm here. I could jump over this chasm. Told him about my spot. So I had a spot called the Sections, which locals knew. Without me knowing, he turns up there with I guess what would have been my ex-girlfriend at the time, previous girlfriend. And Andy Patterson does that jump over that chasm. You remember the one where
the picture, in action.
That's my spot. That's me telling them about my spot.
It looked like America. I always thought that was in the US. Yeah.
No, that's just down the road from me. It's called the Sections.